Hi, it's December 27th, 2009. It would be my vlcd39 if I still was on the VLCD. As you know, I'm in my kind of hiatus mode here. I took a break from HCG for the holidays. According to Pounds and Inches, he allows you a certain small break for travel, so to speak. So I took advantage of that. Anyway, sorry I haven't been vlogging as regular since Christmas, but there have been... my living situation is, as some of you know or may not know, I'm in the middle of a divorce, and my former wife, whatever you want to call her, we still live in the same house. We sleep separately and we argue a lot, but and her brother stayed here during the holidays, so there's been people in and out, and I just haven't had the freedom and the privacy to make these vlogs as often as I like. Which is why the other day I did just the words across the screen. It was easier. Anyway, I have a small break here where no one's here, so I'm going to do this. So anyway, I was up. Well, this is the deal. Where was it? On the 25th on Christmas, I was down 0.2. Christmas morning. Then the next day I was up to 298. So I was 295.6. Down 2 from the day before. Excuse me. Then I was 298.4, up a bit, which is understandable. I had some desserts that day. I knew I was going to do it. I didn't overdo it, but that's the price you pay. So anyway, I don't want to completely blow it during this break, because technically I'm eating in a P3 mode, or supposed to be, which means like no real carbs, just no starchy stuff or sugars. So aside from dessert on Christmas, I've been good. So yesterday I had, I've been doing like an Atkins type thing where, I had the low carb tortilla. They're great on this type of eating, with like cheese, egg stuff for breakfast, like omelet type stuff. And yesterday, I didn't have any steaks in the freezer, so I have the shoulder cut lamb chops. You know how fatty they are? Oh, I had them for lunch yesterday and for dinner, because that's like all I had here, and I didn't want to go to the store. I need to go to the store today and get some steak and stuff. And maybe some pork ribs or something, which I haven't been able to have on P2, just to get it out now. I mean, not loading, not eating in a loading fashion, just eating normal, but enjoying the stuff I can't have on P2. So this also serves as a little bit of a break from that. So, I had that lamb twice yesterday, and I had coconut oil, coconut delight, some of that, not much, whatever. And I had a cucumber with my dinner, my lamb dinner. And then I went out last night, met some friends at a bar, sports bar type place. Did not have any beer. I was offered many beers and I turned them all down. I had seltzer. So, and then one of my other friends, after that broke up, her and I went to this other bar near where she lives, and I had I had to make me a martini. So I had one martini all night. And the hard stuff like that, martini, whiskey stuff, it seems to be okay on an Atkins style eating thing, and it doesn't seem to bother me. So this morning, I also had a Dunkin' Donuts decaf coffee, extra large, on the way home with cream in it, because it was late, and I had some hunger pangs, because at that point, it was like 2:30 in the morning or something. So it had been a while since I had dinner. I didn't want to eat at that hour, so the coffee with the cream in it kind of like hit the spot. So this morning I was 295.2, which is down 3.2 from yesterday. That's pretty darn good. So I'm pretty much, if I'm 295.2 this morning, I was 295.6 on Christmas morning. I'm actually down a few, points of a pound from there. I'm even down from, this is great. So I'm going to see if I could, what happens for tomorrow. I'm curious. I'm going to do more Atkins style eating today and see what tomorrow brings. Look, this is an interesting experiment. I have the freedom to do this. I'm doing it. And for all of you who are too afraid to do it, you can look at my example. Now, I know everybody's different. Everybody has a different, I'm serious. My heart bleeds for those of you who have to battle for every 0.1, 0.2 of a pound and have to worry about not losing weight and are far better on this than I am, really. But it is what it is. And, I'm glad that, I can do what I'm doing and still, I really, yesterday morning when I was close to, again, it was like within a pound or two of 300, I felt sick. But I knew that, this is temporary. But then this morning, it's great. I just decided yesterday, look, I'm just going to do Atkins type all day, really watch, I don't eat carbs, and we'll see what happens. And, I have the keto sticks, and I was burning ketones yesterday. And this kind of makes sense. Without the HCG in my system, granted, I'm not burning huge amounts of body fat, but I was still burning ketones, living off the fat, and apparently I burned something off. It could have just been water weight, from the carb holding water from the day before. So, I don't really count this as a big fat loss from yesterday, but I do count it at least a scale going in the right direction, and I can at least breathe a sigh of relief there. So I'll see what happens now. I just had the typical egg cheese omelet thing in a low-carb tortilla for breakfast, and I'm going to go to the store, get some steaks and things, and I love steak, that kind of thing. Maybe get some more of those lamb chops. Those are cheap. I like them. Maybe some pork ribs. And I think I'm really going to stay off for this week, and then after New Year, go back on. Maybe for next Monday. Not tomorrow, but a week from Monday maybe. Then I'll start vlcd again. I think I'm still within the 2 week easily. That he says that you don't need to reload. I really shouldn't need to reload eating all the fat I'm going to be eating. I mean, I'm not going to be eating in a gorging type loading fashion, but it's still a lot of fat and protein calories. I'm definitely not going to be starving. So we'll see. Use me as an example for ways that, if you need to go off for a few days or 4 days to 2 weeks and still not screw up your P2, then let me be an example there. We'll see. Again, it's still too early to tell, but preliminary findings are positive. So, so anyway, that's pretty much where I stand. And it's good, just as a quick, I'm still under the 10-minute here. My remaining time, let me just say that I've been, when I go out, I have 2 sizes of jeans, blue jeans that I wear. Actually, most of them are the larger size. This other pair is 1 size smaller. The 1 size smaller is just as baggy and big on me, pretty much, it seems, as the other one. My belts, I have to constantly leather punch them. I have a trail of holes getting smaller. And I felt good when I was out. And I have people out, friends and stuff, who look at me and they're like, we can't believe you're almost 300 pounds. You don't look it. You carry it well. And I know I do. Because, I'm a big stocky guy. But I've got a lot to lose. And I assure them, look, I assure you I have plenty to lose. And I tell them kind of what I'm doing. I don't go through the whole litany of everything, but I say, I tell them I lost 30, 35 pounds in a month, and I'm going to continue it until I lose another 80 to 100 pounds. And in a few months, they may not even recognize me. And they're looking at me like in disbelief, like, could you really lose that much weight? And I'm assuring them, trust me, it's there. I can lose it. And I know my body. I can lose it and still look healthy. And, we'll see how low HCG lets me go. I know that once you approach the lower limits, the weight loss slows down, and that's to be expected. But I'm still way, way above that. I think I can easily get into the 200-pound range. I really think I can. Now, one of my friends last night, who's about my height, he's about 220-something, 225. And, he was like, are you sure? And, he's got weight to lose too. So I'm like, yeah, I can. I can easily get down to 200. And even from there, I think I can get down into the 180 range safely and still be very healthy. But we'll see. 200 is my real goal. We'll see how close I can get to that. It's a long way to go. It's about what? 93 pounds? It's almost 100 pounds. So I think I can do that. So I've said it before, I'll say it again, that's where I want to be headed. So I definitely have to go back on the VLCD to get down that low. I'm not going to get down that low just doing Atkins style, because if that would have worked, I would have never had to go on HCG. So I'm going to enjoy myself for now, and I'm going to sign out. I'm approaching the 10-minute mark here. So good luck to everyone. I hope you all have a happy new year. I'll be trying to vlog during this. I mean, now with the week coming up and people gone from here, and I'll have some time during the day, I should be able to resume my normal vlogging schedule. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. I need to catch up on all your vlogs. I'm like totally out of it. I haven't. So I've only followed like Phantom Views and some others, and I'll try to get to the rest of you. So keep vlogging. Bye.